I bought chickens during a pandemic lockdown in 2020. I did it to have fresh eggs and save on costs for my extensive veggie garden and fruit orchard. During the current cost of living crisis, I'm grateful to have a nutritious source of food right here in my backyard. But the thing is, chickens also cost money to keep, just like any other pet. So do I really save any money from owning them, or do I occasionally eat $300 eggs? I truly believe that everyone should experience the joy of owning poultry. So stick around and I'll show you how much money I save versus how much I spend from keeping chickens. If you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell to be notified when more content becomes available. The first cost I need to factor in is the cost of my birds. The initial cost for all my chickens came to a total of $266.30. Before I bought the chickens, we had to build a coop and run. Luckily for us, the coop was an old one given to us by a relative. The aviary wire we used for the run was already on the property, as were the timber and pine pylons we used. The only cost was the stain and nails. Since we only used a quarter of the stain, I'll say it cost $17 and a box of nails was $3.68. The latch for the gate was $4.20. The total initial cost of the chickens was therefore $291.18. A bag of feed cost $25, which lasts a fortnight while my chickens are free-ranging. Over 4 years, I've spent approximately $2,600 on feed for the chickens. Chickens also eat kitchen scraps and leftovers, saving you money on chicken feed. Another way I saved significant money on feed is by knowing a farmer. A farming relative had a huge crop of wheat last year, so large that one of his plastic shelters for the wheat burst. Not afraid of hard work, we set off with shovels and 40-gallon drums and shoveled as much wheat as we could off the ground and into the drums before the weather turned and the wheat sprouted. We ended up with over a metric ton of wheat stored securely in drums. We sold about half of it in 20-kilogram bags at $20 a bag, worth a total of $500. The rest we've kept and added vegetable scraps and inexpensive protein sources like tuna and sardines to it to make a complete ration for the birds. Since these are part of the family grocery bill, I haven't factored it in. Chickens can provide you with fresh eggs. So I'm averaging 3 eggs a day at the moment, and bear in mind that while that doesn't sound like a lot, and it isn't a lot, you do need to realise that for me this is March in Australia, which means that we're in autumn now. So a lot of my birds are in molt. They're preparing for winter, which is when chickens tend to stop laying or else lay very, very lightly if you're able to get enough protein to them. So 3 eggs a day times how many laying hens do I have? I think I have 10 laying hens. It could be 9, so it might be 1 for every 3 chickens are laying right now. Obviously in springtime that amount is almost out of 10 chickens. I might get as many as 7 or 8 a day. So it's going to vary depending on the time of year. Just like if you're growing a veggie patch, you're obviously going to have more in spring and summer than you do in winter. So as you can see, this can really reduce your grocery bill. A dozen free-range eggs cost $7.20 at my local supermarket, so I receive about $12.60 a week in eggs in autumn and $29.52 worth in spring. Factoring this in, I estimate we've saved $4,380.48 total in eggs over 4 years. We've sold around 50 cartons of eggs at $5 each in that time. Another cost relating to eggs was my roll-away nesting box. A really good tip I have for you is to invest in one of these nesting boxes. It is a roll-away nesting box that is on a lean on the inside, so the chicken lays the egg and the egg rolls down into this little reservoir that it has. So you're able to collect your eggs each day. Don't ever forget to check the eggs daily, or else they get really dirty or stolen by local bird life. Yeah, so this is a really great way of protecting your eggs. There's still a little bit poopy in here, but not nearly as bad as it would be if you were just leaving them just in a nested straw in a nesting box. They can get really stinky really quickly. So yeah, I bought this one online from a fairly cheap wholesaler online. I think it cost me, it's a two nesting box roll away nesting box. It would have cost me around $160 with postage, but this was just prior to, you know, the excessive inflation that we've had, so it might be a bit more than that now. You just shop around. Roll away nesting boxes is what you need to search for. They're absolutely excellent investment. You'll save money, and you'll also just save your hands because you won't be picking up poopy eggs all the time. But yeah, let me tell you, when the local wildlife discovers that you have eggs, they will come in abundance to steal them from you. So definitely invest in one of these before the local wildlife figure out that you're the place for a free breakfast.
I needed this because a local family of ravens was stealing all my eggs. It cost me $160, and here's hoping it was worth it. I sell chicks when they reach the appropriate age. Initially, I had to purchase a good brand of incubator. I bought a Barotto Real 24 for $450. In 4 years, I've sold $510 worth of chicks. Chickens also help fertilize your garden, resulting in healthier plants and a higher yield of vegetables. I've not had to fertilize my lawn in 4 years. It would take half a 2.5 kilogram bag of lawn fertilizer every 6 weeks to fertilize my lawn throughout the growing months. Over 4 years, this has saved me another $65. And let's not forget about the entertainment value. Watching chickens can be quite amusing and therapeutic. Unfortunately, I don't know how to calculate a value for this, and I really don't care to anyway. So that's it. In total, I've saved over $2,000, or an average of 1.5 cartons of eggs per week. Therefore, chickens are worth keeping. I don't even go through 1 carton a week, so I suppose many of my chickens are technically surplus to my needs. Do you have any cost-saving tips? Please leave them in the comments below. If you like this video, please like and subscribe for more chicken content. Thanks so much for watching my video, and I'll see you next time.